Liam Crotty and the rest of the Cardinals seniors honored on Senior Day inside of Benedetti Worley Stadium. And that includes captains Ryan Kuhl, Amonte Logan, Joe Fairley, and Tommy Sora out for the opening coin toss. Meanwhile, Logan pulling double duties, firing up his teammates to play 6-2 Carthage College. Opening drive and Brock Rudder searching for a senior, Austin Breunig.
Rudder to throw, clean pocket, lost one down the sideline, open man, caught is Breunig. He will extend himself towards the goal line. Touchdown North Central, Austin Breunig from 40 yards out.
First offensive drive for the Redmen, 4th and 6 at the 32-yard line. Kyle Freeberg and company go for it, and it's dropped. The Cardinals take over on downs. Later in the quarter, we get more Breunig.
2nd and 7, handoff to Breunig, and there he goes. Will somebody catch him? The answer is no. Austin Breunig takes off, and a 78-yard run on Senior Day results in his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Next offensive possession, Rudder back to the air. This time it's Michael Svikas on the pitch and catch, and that'll move the chains. Now 3rd and long, Rudder looks Corey Hardeman's way, and the junior is out in space. He'll pick up another first down as the Cardinals march on the Redmen. Same drive, first play of the second quarter, and it's a 3rd touchdown for Breunig. Just 15 minutes and 6 seconds into the game, the senior has a hat trick. And walking behind him on the sidelines, Matt Randolph, who 2 years ago watched Breunig score 4 times in the final game of the 2015 season as a fellow running back. Did I mention Breunig likes to play in home finales? He must. Here he goes again, another sizable pickup. Same drive, and guess who ends it?
3 receivers set on the near side for 3rd and 1. Cardinals to throw. Lob, Breunig. Caught, and into the end zone for a 4th time.
Are you kidding me?
Meanwhile, as Breunig takes control of the scoreboard, the Cardinal defense is keeping Carthage off of it. DJ Workenthien comes flying off the edge on back-to-back plays to keep the Redmen quarterback Bobby Suchecki from gaining a single inch. The Cardinals pitch a shutout going into the half. As for the offense, it caps the first 30 with a field goal from Liam Crotty. Tipped, but it makes it over. NCC up 30-0 at the break. Second half, and Rudder going play action. And then he fires to tight end Alex Rose. Great catch. Hangs on through contact, and oh boy, that number 84 is one tough dude. But as good as the Cardinals' offense has been, here comes the first mistake. Rudder targets Josh Ruiz, but the pass picked off by Connor Calvert, just his 5th interception of the season. Carthage capitalizing. Suchecki hands off to Jamel Davis, and he does the rest from 6 yards out. The Redmen on the board, 30-7, just under 7 to go in the 3rd. To the 4th, and the Cardinals going back to the bread and butter, that is Breunig. And the senior powers his way to the goal line, number 5 on the afternoon. A new program record, and with that run, also sets a program record for most rushing yards in a single game. In total, 350 all-purpose yards, 5 scores. With the game out of hand, Carthage resorting to the air. Suchecki over the middle, which happens to be owned by senior Tommy Sora, 2nd pick of the season for number 44. First string offense out, but that does not mean the scoring has to stop. Backup quarterback Alex Vidon with the keeper off the right edge. He's gone. Redmen pick up a couple of scores, but North Central ends it in earnest with a Matt Sutherland pick late in the game. Cardinals move to 8-1 and are cruising to the finish line. Last regular season game on the road at Elmhurst.
It's an awesome feeling. I just cannot thank the offensive line, receivers, tight ends, H-backs anymore. I mean, there was huge gaps everywhere. I was going through the line untouched almost every play. Brock gave me perfect balls on those 2 wheel routes. I'm just so grateful for those guys. I mean, it was great. We worked really hard in practice. We knew they were a physical team. We knew they had big guys up front. So we really worked on just technique this week. And they did a great job. Coach Whalen coached them up great. He's just done such a phenomenal job with these guys. Really just getting them better every day, getting them better at one little thing every day. So kudos to Coach Whalen and the offensive line. I've been a pretty big part of the receiving game. We practice, like I said before, we practice that a lot this week. They've worked a few times this year, and it worked, I think, last year against Carthage, so we gave it a shot, and they worked both times. I mean, we still got to go play Elmhurst. I mean, they're no slouch. We still got to play, do our thing, but it feels pretty good to know that we got one more game before CCIW champs.
The whole mentality this whole week was physicality. We knew this team loved to run the football, and we made sure that was our main focus. And our main focus is to stop the power, and we stopped the power, and we forced them to throw. And I mean, we got what, I think 2 or 3 interceptions, and we just got to the quarterback and we got applied pressure. So I mean, that was the focus of the whole week in practice, is just like get to them and play physical up front. So we played off well. This morning I was actually just realized today was senior day, and it came to realization that it was my last like regular season home game, and I had to look back at when I first started. I'm like, man, like it's been a journey. So I don't know, it was definitely hit me this morning, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be nowhere with nobody else but my boys.
What about the guy behind you?
Oh, T, so come on, T, come on, dog.
Monte Logan for president, baby. Very proud of him.
It's my boy. I couldn't do no without T. This dude been with me, for all the 4 years, and he's just been there with me no matter what. And I mean, he there spiritually, and every time I need somebody to talk to, he's been there. So, I mean, it's just as emotional as anything else when I'm next to that guy on the field. So he almost had it. We saw on the field he had to do some push-ups, because coach always say if a D lineman get an interception or something like that, man, if you don't, you got to do push-ups, you got to do something. And he saw him on the field, crank 3 out, and I made him on the sideline do 7 more. So, I mean, we love to have fun like that, like challenge ourselves, and we're a little small, like things like that. But, I mean, he should have had it. I'm still going to talk stuff about him today. He had a day, like a field day. And, like, I know he like everybody always saying, like, something with his, like, credentials and stuff, but the O-line is playing lights out, and Austin is just capitalizing. Austin is running lights out, and it's showing. He don't slow down for nobody, and he's just a great guy all around. And O-line is just playing, like, give him everything he needs, and it's just a great thing when everybody works together. Everything works out for the best, and everything's clicking, and you just run for how many 600 yards, I guess. That's great,
Almost.
Yeah.
Our goal this year right now is to get Austin the All-Conference Player of the Year, what Brock got last year. Austin should have got it his sophomore year, but we're just trying to push him there this year. It's very special. You just can tell how hard he works in the weight room, everything. In life, just the hardest worker I know. Just will do anything just to put himself above everyone else.
Can you guess who the first people he credited with his success today?
Us offensive line. He always credits us.
He was, and for good reason, too. You guys were paving the way. How did you guys feel out there today?
We felt pretty good. We knew they're going to be a tough opponent today, but we just thought just work everything and just focus on what we needed to do and just load and read and react and get where we need to go. We've been just working since that one loss and just trying to get back to where we need to go. Playoffs is what we've had our focus on, just getting to the next step in the national championship.
Special day for senior day?
Yeah, just seeing all the guys that we grew up with here. 4 years have gone by pretty quick, and just got a little bit, my dad got a little bit emotional, but not expecting him to, but just seeing all the guys kind of just made me enjoy what I've done.